Hi, Scorpio Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of mind, body, and soul is what I got for you all and what you would like for this to be called. Go ahead with your bad selves. I have already pre-shuffled both of the decks here, but before I begin, I will shuffle. I'm going to remember to shuffle. I have not been shuffling this before I do that portion, the clarifying. But given that I shuffle the cards differently than I do these cards, I've been given a pass, but I am going to try to remember to shuffle this deck here before I begin. Yeah, so let's go ahead and begin here. Oh, and I didn't mention, but with those 3 cards, I will do 3 clarifying cards coming from the clarifying deck, just to be clear. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll put this off to the side. And I just seen 119. Okay, so for your mind card, and I'm not taking reversals, we have the Hermit. The card of 9. There's a couple of messages I should probably relay before I begin, or we've already begun, but before we go into the reading. But a lot of you have been very helpful in my twin flame connection, and I've gotten a message that you have decided to be helpful, which I am very thankful and grateful for, because I have helped you while doing these readings, and I really thank you and I appreciate it. I feel that a lot of you as Scorpio moons very well know what the hell's going on. And so I just received very distinct messages before I began this reading connected to my twin flame partnership, letting me know that I was going to be heavily assisted and supported, and that you all do have my back, our backs. And then also the Knight of Cups, or no, excuse me, who wants to pretend to be the Knight of Cups, possibly, I don't know. The Knight of Swords from this deck got connected to the 5 of Cups card in this deck, and blood being connected to this. And the message that I got from that, with that Knight of Sword, there being blood on that sword. There was a period a few years ago where I have a mini deck version of this that I use for my personal readings for myself. And I was carrying this deck in my purse a while. It was like, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. And I had taken it out of my purse once I got home. There was a long time I was using that deck, and I was missing 1 card without realizing it. And the way that I found this out is because I went to clean out my purse and discovered that Knight of Swords card in my purse. And the very first word that came to my mind was theft. And it had me feeling a certain kind of way. I completely forgave that situation. I forgave that person. I continue to do so because anyway, getting back to what I was picking up on with the Knight of Swords, and maybe this is what this Hermit energy is helping to do here too, being Scorpio, strong Scorpio energy as well. And this is going to be helpful for a lot of you here too. It's not just going to be pertaining to me and what I'm telling you. But in that Five of Cups, there's 3 cups that are spilled over, and it looks like blood is coming out of those cups. That is not fruit punch. And then there's 2 cups behind the person that's standing over, having their back to the 2 cups. Those 2 cups sitting upright. And then, I'm given that it's up to you to decide on what's actually in those 2 cups. I feel it's pure water. I feel that there's been a focus on indulging, where I was getting very clear message that someone's blood was being used for the benefit of someone else to be able to indulge in alcoholism, to indulge in vices that have to do with escaping and wanting to get away from facing the realities of their truths, not wanting to face their truths, and using other innocent people and their blood, however that may pertain to your situation. I know how it pertains to mine. In order to indulge in this 3 of Cup situation, that could be third parties as well. It could be actual blood. Narcissists have very high tendency and are very well known for being vampires and feeding off of the energy of other people. And so it could be, that correlation there, but it could be actual motherfucking blood that, has been sought. And then what I was getting connected to this is that for anyone who has been donating blood and feels that their blood has been confiscated and not used for the purpose that they've been giving it, with someone overpowering a situation, possibly paying money behind closed doors to obtain this kind of blood, keeping a blood bank, and then feeding off of that energy and trying to take over that person. This is some real deep, sick, intense stuff here. But it's also, the shadow energy of what is, a part of light. Just as there's light, there's also dark. So anyway, with this blood being taken, possibly coming, from being confiscated from a blood bank, the person that's been giving the blood has been guided to no longer do this. Just following their intuition and trusting themselves. They may have been doing this for the purpose of trying to prove something while also helping others, but it also being a process of being able to prove, that they're a good, kind-hearted person, when in actuality, what is happening behind closed doors is not being used for what it's actually designed for, where their blood is not going where it's supposed to. And so because they're no longer giving their blood, the people that have been sneaky and utilizing their blood, no longer getting their blood, have tried to guilt trip this person into believing certain things about themselves in order to come back and give more blood in order to prove a certain thing. And I'm going to leave it there. Let's get back into the card that we have here for the mind. And so I do feel, with me saying all of that, this is about some support that's coming through from possibly another person. This being the call from within yourself, though. Anything that we see outside of ourselves is basically what is going on internally. I do feel that this is about generating self-love and seeing the truth. Getting away from energies that are choosing to not see their own truths, realizing that you may not be wanting to see your own truth, but now you're in a different spot here where you do want to see your truth and you do want to have that clarity, and you don't want things to be hidden. This being deep from within the moon energy of you Scorpios is also what I'm getting, and just the way that it feels, and wanting to feel good and feel better and feel pure. And feel that, as you're moving forward, there's nothing that you're holding on to that is feeling heavy or weighing you down, or anything that's toxic. This being detoxification is also what I'm getting. And the Hermit with Virgo energy is very well related to that energy of detoxification. Going within to get that win. But I do see this also too as this being a significant person who is here to make an offer that's helping you to see the light from within yourself, but they're also seeing, what's been happening to you, and they're helping you and supporting you by relaying this information here too. They're speaking on your behalf here too as well. They may also be your Santa Claus. That's so sweet. And then with the 9 energy, this is great spirituality. It's also great abundant energy. This person is very abundant. Um, connected to Jupiter, Jupiter being the ruler of both Sagittarius and Pisces. And then again, we have the Virgo energy. So the polarity energy of Pisces and Virgo are present, which is super awesome. And with me saying that, I feel that this is speaking to a very well-balanced person. And with the Virgo energy, one who pays attention to the details. And then with the Pisces energy, one who knows how to dream, manifest, and have fun. But they also have a significant purpose here to share with someone else, and that someone else being you. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see what we have for the body. We have the Knight of Rods. To the lower vibrational energy, I'm going to say no to this. I do feel that what initially was coming to me outside of that secondary energy of the low vibration is action that's being taken. This being a proactive situation here. I see this energy here, and I'm getting that it's most likely going to be this energy here. I did an Instagram reading yesterday with, it was actually 2 readings. One was titled Nope, and one was titled Yep. And with me and what I just said as this card came out, totally pertaining to that, I'm going to go ahead and say that those are pretty much equal there as far as their meaning here, because I'm seeing the salamander that was being represented in the Yep reading. So if you're interested, I highly recommend you go check that out. It's Divine Femme Carrot 144 at Instagram. And I just feel that this is a proaction and action that's being made towards you. There being no hesitation about this. And the representation of that person also having that Ace of Wands. They were in the Ace of Wands. It was a salamander card. It was the Ace of Wands represented by the salamander. I see that here. And then I also see this Ace of Wands here. So I feel also too, nothing is no longer being able to be hidden. And anything that has been done on the low is resurfacing. I said resurfacing. It may have been, done right in somebody's face, is what I'm getting there. But I meant to say is surfacing and coming to the light. And then we have that Ace of Wands energy that's also present here. The only difference I see is that there's more abundance connected to this, where I'm getting this being an increase in offer since something has happened after making major discovery on whatever, and it more than likely being connected to that blood. The yellow energy I'm getting is a part of Jupiterian energy and just being connected to some great abundance. And then this, again, just being steadfast movement forward, following one's heart and one's passion with the Knight of Rods. Rods is fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Ophiuchus. Knights are defensive energy, and that's also why I'm saying no to the low vibrational energy that wants to come through as a part of this. It's no longer, this is a completely new chapter, I feel, for you. And in you following your heart and your intuition, it's trusting that. And that also going back to the going from within here, and this being in your mind and being assisted and supported by this energy who's helping you to do the same thing for yourself. Knights are a positive energy, along with them being connected to the Chariot, where all 4 knights are the Chariot energy. The Chariot being about overcoming and conquering, being very blessed, full of favor, and designed and destined for success, having great success, being very balanced as well, having a strong heart, being an unconditional lover, and being a great magician and or an emperor or an empress that's very well balanced as far as the scales, because I am getting with that card being a card of 7 and being connected to Libra, and then going back to the ruler of Libra, which is Venus, the Empress being a Venus card. So that's where I'm getting both Emperor and Empress energy, and then the energy of balance with Libra representing the scales. And then that just going back to the balance and the polarity energy of Virgo and Pisces that I was speaking on, it being confirmed right here. All right, so in the soul section, let's see what we have for you. Maybe we could be the greatest. The greatest love of all is what I'm getting here. And I love that song, The Greatest Love. It's titled Greatest Love by Music Soul Child. Oh, it's two people that really love each other. You being looked out for, whether you're this male or female, but I do feel that this is about the proaction from the male that's coming towards the female. Wanting to give back. This is soulmate, love, and life partnership. This is recognition of who's a part of the soul. This is so cute. And this, I feel strongly why you wanted this section here to be labeled as soul rather than spirit, because you're soulmates, very strong soulmates. I'm seeing the feminine being given another offer here that has like it. No, oh my goodness, look at the. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Look at the blossoming, where there's abundance from here to here, but it's flourishing. There's growth, and I feel that as this hermit energy is making major discovery of the connection of their feminine and what's coming from within them, that feminine water, your water, if you're the feminine energy, Scorpio moon, is just helping this energy to grow, and they're helping you to grow. It's like a equal exchange, and that's also what's a part of this. 6 of Cups here. 6 is also being representative of overcoming that double energy of 15 and being in this great love here. And then also 6 of Pentacles of equality and reciprocity and equal exchange and being fair. They're being balanced. They're being justice. The scales are in the 6 of Pentacles energy of traditional decks. It may not, you may not see it in every deck, but that is the major design there. And then it's going back to the Virgo energy. 6th house energy of Virgo being present here. So you have Virgo here, Virgo here. It just being that as within, so is without. Making that major discovery of the soulmate from within. And then this coming into fruition. But this is soulmate recognition. I feel like this may be twin flame recognition here too. Soul flame recognition. Whatever applies for you, and the intensity of this beautiful blossomed soulmate connection here. But I was gonna say, see the bareness of this wand here. Okay, your video cut, but we're back. But I was saying the blossoming of this beautiful connection here. Nothing can stop it. It's unstoppable, because you're sharing this with, let me get straight here. Because you're sharing this with another person here. This is internal. Nothing outside of this can intercept. And I may title this Inseparable, because you are. 5 Cups here. I feel that speaking on that 5 of Cups with that blood energy and all that just speaks to the lower vibration and gaining greater perspective on what that can really truly mean, and knowing that if you ever feel like a 5 of Cup energy where you're missing someone, you don't have to miss anyone anymore, because of what has taken place from within you and the connection that has transpired, that has now grown into recognition of this beautiful soulmate that exists from within you and exists from within them. This is so cute. So then, yeah, we have your energy here with the cups, and then also Cancer, Pisces, and a few gifts. Unconditional love, and both of you being very abundant. I see the red energy with the Scorpio energy, and this just being about the fire and the passion from within the masculine moving forward and coming towards the feminine, who is also in a very abundant state, but a great magician, a great empress, and a great magician with that yellow being a strong color for Gemini. And then there being great joy and happiness, being able to look at one another and recognize the soul. Feeling like young ones here. That's going back possibly many lifetimes. And now being grounded into the physical here is also what I'm getting. Even though this is the soul, with the soul recognition, again, this is as within, so is without. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. This is you and your person here as adults. a destined situation. I see the 10. And this being almost like, it's not a barrier. It's protection here for you both. As I said, this is unstoppable. Not able to be messed with. And anyone who tries to mess with it is only doing a disservice to themselves. 5 of Pentacles here, 5 of Pentacles here. Because of a 10 energy on a low vibration where energies have tried to keep you apart, there was a feeling of being left out in the cold, missing one another, getting away from this, and recognizing with the recognition there's no more of that. Going from a -5 to a +5. Uh-oh, I think I love you, so what am I so afraid of? Zeros of love and communication behind this. This is so pretty. Do you want to get with me? Let's get married, is what I'm seeing here. Oh boy, congratulations. This is so nice. And I say oh boy because there's so much love here. So much love and so much abundance here. I almost feel like we don't even need clarifiers. And if it cuts off while I'm doing clarifiers, that's just going to be it. Because your last reading was choppy, all to be damned. And I did my best. The whole point of posting it as it was with those choppy videos was to just show how the forces outside of you needed to be worked on internally so that could be discontinued and you could really truly come together with who it is that you're designed to be with. And we have success here. You did it. Congratulations. And now we have that quick movement even more here being confirmed. Connected to that Knight of Rod energy of going towards one's passions. And that's just being communication between you and your person here. So if you're doubting any of this, don't doubt it. Because it's happening and it's taking place. This is so nice. Scorpio moons, I'm so happy for you. Alright, let's get this over. We'll get to your clarifiers here. I gotta get to my son to school here, so hopefully I'm not taking too long here. And we're gonna have to put this together as well, but it's all good. Alright, let's clarify the Hermit. Okay. The first thing I was hearing was I want to fuck you, but then I heard, excuse me, I love you. So that's what I'm getting here. You have another ace energy here. I feel it's this Ace of Wands here and the water. This being representation of the feminine and speaking their truth. And in speaking their truth, it's been that watery energy that has been nurturing the wand here that's helped with this growth for the masculine. And then it growing into the recognition of where that budding has been coming from, and it being the feminine energy is what I'm getting here. That's beautiful. And so with this being internal work, the outer work and the reward here is a new start connected to love, and also that fiery passion and the intensity of a connection coming together. But I do feel that this is about the masculine energy seeing that feminine energy as that star. Recognition of the feminine energy. Being that huge cup of love. Helping them to love themselves. While helping, you know, being helped to love themselves as well. And this is more of your energy here, where I'm just getting a lot of you being that big, huge cup. Speaking your truth with that Knight of Swords. That's more energy defending the element it represents. Defending truth. Standing for truth. Okay, let's clarify the Knight of Rods. We have the Star card, wish come true and through, but then also this could be someone who's in the spotlight. I feel that this is about the masculine energy who may be, I feel you're both stars. Both of you are stars here in your own way, however that may be. But this is definitely a wish come true and through with the Star card. This being a card of 17, coming together to create an 8. 8s being your energy of Scorpio. And then also Saturn with the infinity symbol. And how it is that they see you. The Queen of Wands. I'm also getting Queen of Swords. But yeah, very desirable, highly attractive. You turn them on. You're very creative. very intuitive, very powerful. One who is, like I'm seeing it as this energy here, who speaks their truth and knows how to say no, setting firm boundaries and standing in truth in the name of their new start. That has a lot of love, a lot of creativity, a lot of passion, a lot of fire and desire connected to this. And no one can take that away. You and your star. And this is vice versa energy. Like this is a blend of the feminine that is a part of you. If you're the feminine, if you're the masculine, you're moving towards this energy here. But this energy being from within the masculine as well. It's almost like this energy here. It cannot be separated. Strongly getting that I just may title this inseparable. But this is the antidote, the action that's also after the tower, the star card. Fate. Masculine's fate is this Queen of Wands. And it's right here, and it's right here. There, I said it. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Cups. Just trying to make that as clear as possible. Clarify the Six of Cups. Like one of the titles I got for you, which I probably won't use now because of the intensity of this connection here and just how close it is that you are, is Super Bomb 6. Oh, I can't remember verbatim. I was like, Super Bomb 6, that's good. Oh my goodness, I can't remember verbatim. But it was pertaining to that. Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups, please. Like every single bit of it. Just supreme. Clarify the Six of Cups. We don't want anybody in our business. Clarify the Six of Cups. Maybe it doesn't need to be clarified. Okay. Contract. That's the +5. This could even be titled going from a -5 to a +5. Just as I was getting from these 5 cups here. Y'all's definition of a 5 of cups is not missing one another because you know that you have each other here. And this being a part of this contract. The soul contract between you and your person here. The amount of major arcana connected to this and the destiny and the fate and the contract and the loyalty and the commitment from the Hierophant. This also being about the masculine energy connecting to a high priestess, where I feel a lot of you are these high priestess. This could just be too what I was picking up with the moon, doing moon readings. It just being about the... Sorry, we cut again, but your Scorpio moon energy being about the depths of what's really felt, or any sign when it comes to the moon energy, and moon being connected to emotion, and then also the surfacing, you know, what's done in the dark comes to the light. I said that I was going to stop your reading if the reading got cut off again. And then I seen what was on the bottom of the deck, which is what we have here. And I couldn't not continue on. It's pretty much clear. I feel the clarifiers just kind of make this even more bomb. I did have time since it got cut. I had to take my son to school. So I did have time to go and look at the title. And it was Super Good Bomb Ass 6. So maybe that'll be the hashtag. But underneath the deck here, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to move on from this just because of what's happening. I think it's very clear. You have a new contract with the soulmate that's coming through. You love each other very much. There's equality, reciprocity, lots of loving, lots of fun, lots of happiness. Pastime stuff coming in for you as a great reward here. And the great reward being seen here in the physical energy of these pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles here. And another ace, mind you, that also is connected to great wealth and abundance and blessing. Strong foundation, a very supportive energy here. I would say I'm noticing the one thing, and I did mention the Queen of Swords, but the one ace we don't have is the Ace of Swords. And I feel that that has been the already start and the onset as to how all of this has come about in the first place. You just coming to a place where you're not settling for less and not settling for anything other than the truth. This being truth here, and that representation of that Virgo energy of paying attention to the details, having all the receipts, manifesting this energy to come in to support you, to help you to find the truth from within yourself, and you doing this for the other person. And as a significant reward, you have the 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles coming underneath. 10s break down to a 1. We have it right here. It's here. All right, so I got to piece all of these together. Scorpio moons. And then again, Pentacles is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Scorpio moons, this was your wonderful, unstoppable, inseparable reading. Bomb-ass reading. Enjoy your super good bomb-ass sex and the super abundant, magical connection that you have manifested, that you rightfully deserve for yourselves, that's coming into your life. It's already here. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. And welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. I am getting that you're this person's wish. If you're the feminine energy, you're their dream come true. I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.